Okay, well, I guess we'll go from there. All right. What's going on, guys? It's my name Jeff, and I'm gonna go ahead and play some Nightcrawler games. I'm actually kind of occupied this weekend. I wanted to play some games yesterday, but didn't get around to it. But now I want to actually dig into playing with Nightcrawler. Customized a protection aspect deck for him. His precon came with an my goodness, came with a already a protection aspect, which that's like my favorite aspect to play. Um, so I did some modifications to it. I really like going. I really like using the the perfect defense build. With all the goodies that we get with the armor and the electrostatic armor, the unflappable. But honestly, with being able to use riposte to take out minions pretty nicely, um, I really like using the change of fortune, because it's so good. Because not only are you like being able to like have these new cards that you can take out enemies on the villain's turn, you're able to give yourself more card draw on the villain's turn. So say maybe you had to use like a defense card to say like a perfect defense, or a jump flip. You're able to kind of replenish your resources that you had to use on the villain's turn, and you might be able to pull something that's gonna definitely benefit you more in the game. So I definitely am going to be working around mostly with this card. Hoping to be able to get some really good card draw with it, and then build up all my stuff that I need, and take it on home. So I want to continue versing Zola, because Zola's got a lot of minions, and I just you don't see a lot of Zola fights, and this was a fun villain to play when I did the Rise of the Red Skull campaign. So we'll give that one a whirl. So we'll get this all set up real quickly. Island of Dr. Zola. We'll search the encounter deck for the Hydra Prison, reveal it, and then we search the encounter deck for a copy of Ultimate Bioservant, put into play, and then shuffle the encounter deck. Hydra Prison is when it's revealed, you search the deck and discard pile for your hero specific ally. It goes underneath it. And then it comes in with one threat, but you add the total cost of all allies. And since I'm playing alone, it'll be just two, because oh my goodness, I dropped my cards. All right, so actually I could drop them on the table, so we're good. I don't have to bend down. So Day Tripper's my ally, so she'll be going into prison because she's a one-way ticket. Yeah, and if you know, you know. If you know that song, Beatles. So she goes underneath the Hydra Prison face down. And while we're at it, we'll bring out our Ultimate Bioservant. He's cool. He gets toughness right off the get-go. Give this a good shuffle. I'm pretty convinced it doesn't matter how I shuffle my cards, because, I mean, it just, you know. Alright, so let's put that over here. And Zola's got 12 hit points. has Retaliate also. And I think we are 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right. So 42 card. I'm playing with a 43 card deck because I believe that as long as I don't go past 43, it's not that bad. It's not so serious. But hopefully, with a couple of gameplays with this deck that I built, I'll be able to figure out what I don't need to have in there. So let's. Yeah, let's just put this over here. I think that's fine. Alright, so everything's all set up. Flip this over. Threshold is a 6. Force response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase. Place 1 test counter here. Then, if there are 3 or more test counters, discard the cards from the top of the counter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. So, keyword, it's put into play. So it doesn't get revealed. So if there's any bad effects, it's not going to be so damning. But, you know, Zola's got some pretty nasty stuff to make his minions strong. So, alright, let's drop to a hand size of 6. 2, 4, 6. Set this over here. And we are coming in with a energy. Nice. Under control. Sweet. Angel's Airy. I'll take that. Beak, don't really need that right now. A Dauntless, don't need that right now. And a Riposte. So, actually, I should probably put my threat on there. Probably would help. So the energy I'm going to keep. Angel's Area is going to be helpful. The Riposte can be nice. And so could the Under Control. You know, what I really want is I want my change of fortune. So I'm gonna mulligan these 4. So we get a BAMF. We get 2 BAMFs. I swear to God, I shuffled Port and Punch. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's 6 cards I got. All right. Well, I might as well use his ability and get my last BAMF out of the deck. So 3 BAMFs on the starting turn. That can't be illegal at all. All right, so we're gonna flip over into hero form. Let's put a BAMF on Ultimate Bioservant. We're gonna put a BAMF on also Zola. Yeah. So Zola's gonna get a BAMF. You're gonna get a BAMF. Nightcrawler is going to attack the Bioservant. We're gonna ping off the toughness. And then we're going to play an energy, and then we're going to do a port and punch. So hero action, it's an attack. So I'll do 3 damage to an enemy. So I'll do 3 damage to Zola. So I'll drop him down to 9. I'm gonna take 1 damage for the retaliate. So it drops me down to, I'm sorry, I don't have 12 hit points. I have 9. Sorry. So that brings me down to 8. And then I can deal 3 damage to each enemy with BAMF attached to it. So since Zola and Ultimate Bioservant each have a BAMF on them, they each take 3. So 3 damage goes on to Zola, which I'll take another hit from Retaliate, and then 3 damage will be done to the ultimate Bioservant. Alright, let's see here. What else stuff can we do here? I think I'll use the other BAMF as a resource, and I'll put Angel's Airy into play. And I'm gonna hold on to the riposte. And let's ready up and drop to my hand size of 3 or 5. So flow like water, scout ahead, X-Jet, and a genius. And we'll begin the start of the villain's turn. So we will put 1 threat on the main scheme with a test counter. The villain will activate. He's going to attack Nightcrawler. I will go ahead and use a... yeah, I'm going to use a BAMF and use a... I'll use the X-Jet as 1 resource to also play Riposte. So ideally what's happening is discarding this off the enemy to make myself the defender so I don't have to defend. And then using Riposte to, when I defend the attack, which he's getting a boost of 2, so that's a 3 attack. Base defense 3, plus 2, that's 5. Took no damage, I'll do 3 damage to the villain. And also, I get to add, since I defended against an attack, I get to place 1 fatigue counter here. Alright, perfect. And now the ultimate Bioservant's going to attack. I'll go ahead and defend that also. And I'll put another counter here. And take no damage for that also. Now we'll get the encounter card. And attach to the menu with the most remaining hit points without another copy of Pain and Hooters. If you cannot, discard gain Surge. So the minion now gets plus 2 hit points and gains a Retaliate of 1. So he's got 3 hit points remaining. I'll put that up there to remind myself. Alright, so my turn. So let's do... I'm gonna discard Flow Like Water, get a BAMF back from the graveyard, or the discard pile, using Rapid Teleportation action. And then we're gonna put a... Put 1 BAMF on the ultimate Bioservant. I don't really want to waste the double resource on 1, but I can at least get the Hydra Prison done again. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. I'll just play Scout Ahead, remove 3 threat off a scheme. So that's defeated. Day Tripper comes into my hand. And we'll go ahead and do I guess we'll do another. We'll just throw that off the main, and then we'll ready up. Draw to a hand size of 5. So we got armored vest, under control, symbiote suit, and superpowered training. So that could be helpful. Kind of regret now getting rid of that now. Damn it. Alright, so 1 threat on the main, and our test counter will go on. Zola's going to activate an attack. I'm going to go ahead and just take the attack, so he's attacking me with a base of 1. And then Berserk Mutate boost effect, place 1 test counter on the main scheme. And then for each test counter on the main scheme, Zola gets +1 scheme and +1 attack for the activation. So 1 will go onto there, but so the 1 goes on there, but if there are 3 or more counters here, well, actually, no, because it's not a force interrupt. This only happens when the force response only happens, I believe, on the beginning of the first turn. I think that's how that goes. Yeah, because it says after resolving step 1, place 1 test counter here. Then if there are 3 or more test counters here, discard cards from the top of the counter deck until a minion is in play. Yeah, I think that's how that goes. Alright, so he's attacking for... He gets +1 for each one, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm getting hit for 4 damage. That drops me down to 3. And then the Ultimate Battle Servant's going to attack me. Which I will go ahead and defend that. And we'll put another fatigue counter onto Angel's Airy. And alright, counter card. Another Ultimate Battle Servant. And he's coming in with toughness. Oh, actually, you know what? I would have defended it anyways, but he also gets a +1 attack for each attachment on him, so because of the inhibitors, he has 6 hit points, retaliate 1, and then he's got a 2 attack. And this one has a toughness. Alright. It's getting a little spooky. Let's do... Let's do a Symbiote Suit as a 1 resource. Put in Superpower Training. That comes in with 3 threat per player. Day Tripper. I'll use Under Control and Armored Vest as 2 resources and get Day Tripper in. So when she comes into play, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of BAMF and attach it to an enemy. Then do 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of BAMF on it. So let's put that on. On them. And then let's do. I gotta get some health. Let's do. We're gonna thwart 2 each. Get this out. So this will get victoried. Yeah, when each player may search their deck for a specific upgrade and put it into play. I think we're gonna need. I think our Cutlass is what we're gonna need. Increase our attack and defense by 1 and gain retaliate. That sounds fair. So let's move that over here. And then I'm going to flip down. Also, Day Tripper took it. Consequential damage. I'm probably going to lose the first game, but I need to heal. So we'll go ahead and use our Alter Ego action, remove each fatigue counter from here, and heal 1 damage from your identity for each fatigue counter removed. So I'm going to remove 3 and get myself up to 6. And then we're going to end our turn there, ready up, and drop to our hand size of 6. Tally Ho, Endurance, Port Away, Kurt's Chapel, and we got our tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then X-Gene. Oh, how about that? That could work. Okay, so we got 1 threat going on the main. And place a test counter here. So now with the force response, if there's 3 or more test counters here, discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player, then remove 3 counters from this game. So we're going to discard our... Searching for a minion. Oh, there's one. Solo's Mutate comes into play. So his win revealed ability will not activate because he was put into play. But he does have a 1-2 scheme. Yeah, this is definitely popping. So we're going to remove the 3 test counters. And the villain's going to scheme for a base of 2 with the boost. That's 3. So that just got put up to 5. Ultimate Battle Servant's going to scheme for 1. So that'll pop it. So this will get removed because it's going to the next stage. The Mad Doctor, when revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and reveals it. Then shuffle the encounter deck. This is going to get dicey. This comes in with a base, with a threat. Oh. Well, another Zola's Mutate, and that will be revealed. So when he gets revealed, you discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until attack attachment is discarded. Then you attach it to Zola's Mutate. Test subjects. Still looking. Still looking. There it is. So defensive programming attached. So attachment gets +2 hit points and guard. So now I can't attack the villain. And he's got hit points of 7 now. Alright. Counter card. The Gesture. When revealed, you're confused. If you already were confused, discard a support you control. Oh, I'm very confused. Well, there's a lot of enemies on the table. Take a sip of water and think about my life right now. All right. That's rough. Oh boy, there's a lot of important things to put in here. I'd love to have all this stuff put in. The X gene will help pay for stuff, but my tail is a little more important than that. So I think we're gonna do X gene for my tail. So now I can control an additional one upgrade that has a restricted keyword, and I can use it as a wild resource generator for an event. Port away. I could do myself a heal, go to full. I feel like endurance is going to be important to have since I got so many things to deal with right now. But I also need to get another BAMF out, I think. I'm gonna put Kurt's Chapel in, and then oh well, I don't have. Oh, that's not gonna matter because I don't have a BAMF in my hand. So we're gonna just use the Port Boy as the resource. Put Kurt's Chapel into play, and then. And then we're going to recover, and I get +1 on my recovery. So that'll oh, I broke it. I fixed it. Yeah, so I go to full. Cool. Gonna have to, and since I did that, I can also exhaust Kurt's Chapel and choose myself to draw a card. Not today. That's not really an issue right now. So I think we're gonna just put that on, and we are going to put the endurance on. Increase the hit points up by 3. So we have 12 HP now. We're gonna flip to hero form now. So I have I'm exhausted. I can't attack. Oh, rough. So let's see. He's got. So he's got 3 hit points remaining and retaliate. Yeah. I'll just have Day Tripper finish him off then. She's gonna die regardless. So take that. Gonna hold on to the Tally Ho. I feel like that would be important. And see if I can survive this next round of abuse. Gonna ready up. Probably should have fixed that. Now it's fixed. Yep. There you go. Alright, so let's draw, holding on to the tally-ho, and then drawing up the hand size of 5. So we got Scout Ahead, Teleport Drop, Jump Flip, Nick Fury. Alright. So, villain's turn, 1 threat, 1 test counter. Villain activates. I'll go ahead and take it. So it's going to be Mad solo attacking for a base of 1 with the boost. Place a test counter on the main scheme. For each test counter on the main scheme, Zola gets +1 scheme and +1 attack for the activation. So 1 goes on there, and Zola's attacking me for 3. And I don't think I can prevent 2. No, I guess 2 is better than nothing, I guess, right? So I'm gonna use my my tail to generate a wild resource. I'm gonna choose energy, and I'm gonna use jump flip. So I can prevent up to 2 damage. So I'm only gonna take 1. Since that's considered defending, I get to add 1 fatigue counter to Angel's Airy. And since I used a energy resource, I can remove 2 threat from the main scheme. And Zola will take 1 damage for retaliate, because I have that with my cutlass. So I'll drop him down to 2. So the ultimate Bio Servant is going to attack me. And I will go ahead and do BAMF to defend without exhausting. With that, I'm going to use Scout Ahead as a resource to play Tally-Ho. After BAMF makes Nightcrawler Defender from the attack, return the copy of BAMF, deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. This will go back into my hand. This was... so this is what's going to happen now is the 3 damage will be... I get to do the 3 damage. So that'll ping off the tough. He'll do no damage to me, and then he'll get 1 for retaliate. Then we get, and I get another fatigue counter on Angel's Airy. Zola's Mutate is going to attack now. He's going to be attacking for 2. I guess I'll go ahead and just defend that then. And that'll give me a 3 here. So no damage will be taken on that. He'll take 1 for retaliate. Zola's Mutate, other Mutate will attack. I'll be taking the full damage, so that's 2 damage, plus he'll get hit for retaliate. Jester will attack me for 1, and he'll also take a retaliate. So that's got me down to 8. And, alright, so that's off of that. For the encounter card. Oh, scheming. That's nice. Zola's going to scheme for a base of 2, 3. So 3 on the main. And we survived another round. Yeah, you know what? Thank you for that. There's a fellow angry person out there that inspired me. Just I mean, Back in Black was one of my favorite AC/DC songs also. So I mean, it's I was actually singing that song when I was drawing the map when I was off camera. Yeah, you show him that angry Hulk thing. Yeah, I really loved your. I just love your Hulk videos. I'm not gonna lie, because I think Hulk's a fun character. But your video, just punching the crap out of Mysterio. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Show me an illusion. Punch. Punch. How's your Monday going there, Joshy? Ugh, I think I'm in trouble. I think I am in trouble. Yeah, I wish it was a Monday. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Monday. It's gonna be a very long week for me this week. I'm not looking forward to it all. I got like I got a real long one tomorrow from like 8 a.m. to like probably 10 or 11. And then Friday I'm doing the same thing. Oh yeah, that's right. You're going what, Japan, right? I gotta minimize this damage here. Is there anyone? I just got no answers right now. This sucks. Um, Fury's gonna be a resource. I'm just gonna use Fury to bring back a BAMF. I think I put myself in a situation in this game. It's not what I wanted. I don't got all the stuff that I needed. And that's gonna pop. This sucks. Put BAMF on the villain. BAMF on him. I swear, if I get a Grim Reaper, I'm gonna be so not happy. That'll be cool. Going to Japan. Do I hold on to this? No. Let's go with the strength. That. There's my change of fortune. Alright, that helps. That could help. Maybe. If I don't have to use it for resourcing. I gotta get these minions under control. So we're readying up. Villain's putting the threat. It's at 4. Get another test counter. Force response. Discard cards until a minion appears. There it is. I'm good at calling stuff, man. The Executioner is my bane. I've had so many unfortunate things happen in this game with the Executioner when I was playing with when I was test playing it. So when he's revealed Executioner, oh, actually no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't hurt me. Put that mini into play. Haha. All right, we're good. It says put into play. The one revealed some effect. Screw you, Death. I do remove the 3 counters on that though. Alright, so Zola is going to now activate an attack against me. I will go ahead and BAMF. So I don't have to exhaust my defense. Attacking for a base of 2, or sorry, 1, 2. I have a defense of 4. So I will successfully block that. I'll put another fatigue counter on Angel's Airy. He'll get hit with another retaliate. So he's at 1. Ultimate Bioservant's now going to attack me. I'll go ahead and BAMF again. So I won't take any damage on that. They'll also take a retaliate on that. Sola's mutate will attack. I'll just defend that. Wait, actually, you know what? Yeah. Darn it. Yeah, I'm going to. I need to. He's got 2 attack. He's one of the ones I gotta get rid of. Alright, so gonna defend against that. I'm going to use my tail to generate a wild resource to play Riposte. They'll increase my defense by 2, but I'm actually doing it just so I can do some extra damage to him. So he's going to not hurt me. He's going to take 3 damage, and then he gets hit with a Retaliate, which brings him to 5, so that'll defeat him off the table. Wish I had Change of Fortune in there, so I could have got 2 cards for that, but I can't. But maybe I can next turn, who knows. Yeah, no, but that was pretty. It was amusing though with your the Mysterio fight. I just envisioning Hulk just like kind of like grabbing by the his big old fishbowl head and just repetitively punching him in the face. Like, do a trick, do a trick. So I get another Angel's Area on here, so that goes to 5. So this Zola's mutate. It's going to attack me and hit me for 2. That brings me down to 6. He gets hit with Retaliate. Jester is going to hit me for 1. That's going to be Retaliate. And then the Executioner hits me for 2. That brings me down to 3 health. And he's also getting hit with Retaliate. Yeah, I'm getting beat up right now. I don't think it's looking good. I can't flip down because I wish I had. Gosh, I can't flip down. I can't do anything. Can't do the encounter card. I was thinking about doing something like that with the Sinister Six. Are you talking about with Hulk and Sinister Six? I think you should just do it. Just so you know, I had to do his when revealed. Got my tech, goes on him. He's now 7 hit points, and he's a 4/3. Yeah, this is not looking good. Ooh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. If I flip down, I lose, right? Because the threat is just it's gonna scheme out. I can get 1 BAMF back. Um. What are my chances of survival right now? Is this looking good? I feel like I'm about to get beat up. I'm gonna keep the strength. It does actually no? It does no. I need defense cards so if I can draw into them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Port and punch, talent ho, rogue, sidestep, professor. Yeah, I'm dead. This is it. It's my final stand. This goes to 5. Test counter. Activating. We'll do a BAMF. Zola attacks for 1, 2, 3. That'll be a successful defense. I'll hit him with Retaliate. That defeats stage 1. Stage 2, when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for test subject scheme and reveal it. When defeated, the first player discards cards from the top of the card deck until they discard a minion. Reveal that minion. Hazard icon. 2 threat. Ultimate Bioservant's going to attack. Attacking with 1. I guess we'll take the 1. He'll take Retaliate. He's got 1 health left. He's attacking me for 2. Defend. I have defense of 4. So, oh yeah. So that's... So Chester attacks. Brings me down to 1. He'll get retaliated. The Executioner will attack me. I'll use that. I'm gonna use Port Punch as a resource. It's also lightning, or energy, I should say, to sidestep. Actually, yeah, I have no choice, so I'd have to do it. So that put one of those on here. So I prevent 3 damage, and if I paid energy using this card, deal 1 damage to the enemy. So with the 1 damage and the retaliate, I'll put him at 3. And then the Zola's Mutate attacks me for 4. And I have no answers. And I'm defeated by the Zola's Mutate. That's what happens when you get ganged up. See, this is kind of like I'm versing a Sinister 6 right now. Why is it doing that? That's weird. Why is it? I think I broke it. Maybe I fixed it. I guess not. Maybe that's why it's doing that? I don't know why it's not working. Regardless, I need to retry this. try one more run with this build, and then I might do a little adjusting. I think I just had a lot of bad luck happen in that one. Let's see here. Alright, so quick shuffle of this. Oh, there's my unflappable. Alright, so let's get her. Let's get the prison out. Oh, might as well get him out too. Kurt. All right. 2, 4, 6. Let's try this again. Everything's set. Hydra Prison's out. He's out. Toughness. 12 health. 9 health. The reveal. Not today. A BAMF. Teleport drop. BAMF. Sidestep. Change of fortune. Yes! Alright. That's good. That's what we wanted to start off with. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so BAMF is good. I don't need these yet. But I could drop 8 damage on him and stun him for a turn. Well, well, I mean, that's pretty good, right? 2 games in a row where I start off with all BAMFs in my hand. What's my deck's then? Flip over to Nightcrawler. I mean, ugh. You're gonna regret that. I know I am. Put a Change of Fortune to play. I mean, I'm not gonna have enough to use it anyway. You know what? No, I'm taking that back. I'm not getting rid of Rogue. Let's put 1 on him. Put 1 on him. And let's ping the tough off. Now we're ready up, drop to 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Um, why can't I fix this? It just feels so difficult. I don't know. I give up. Alright, so we already went through all this. Start of the villain's phase. 1 threat. And we got the test counter. Solo's going to activate. He's going to attack. I'm going to take the hit. It's going to be an attack of 1, 2. So that's 2 damage. Ultimate Bioservant will attack. I'll just take that also. Drop me down to 6. I'll go with the counter card. So we'll attach the minion with the most remaining hit points. He gets retaliate and +2. So also with his ability, Ultimate Bioservant gets +1 attack for each attachment on it. So he's he has a 2 attack now, 6 hit points, retaliate. So good. Alright, next thing I want to do is let's get Under Control equipped to the Ultimate Bioservant. What this will do is if I take no damage when dealing with him, it inflicts 4 damage onto him. We'll also go ahead and let's use the BAMF as a resource to put in endurance. And we'll increase our hit points by 3. So we're back at 9. We'll hold on these 2. He's got 6 health, right? Yeah, he's got 6 health. Two, 1. I'll take a hit with a retaliate. And we'll end it there. Drop the 5, 3, 4, 5. So we got Port Punch, Genius, Armored Vest, Scout Ahead, Rogue. So ideally, I could just get her out. That would probably help. So I'm not going to be able to take him out this villain phase to get the benefits for Change of Fortune. So, looks like my thing is fixed. That's good. Alright, so we'll do 1 threat on the main. Test counter. Villain activates. Go ahead and take it again. So, give the villain a tough status card. So he's going to hit me for 1. Ultimate Bioservant's coming at me with 2. And I could block it, take the 4 damage on him, that's 5. I'll just take it. 2 damage. Counter card. Alright, so Berserker mutates, attacking. He's got Quick Strike. And I will defend that. Alright, so now it's my turn. Let's do this. Let's use the Armor Vest as a resource to bring back a BAMF. We'll go ahead and attach that BAMF to the Berserk Mutate. And then we'll do the double resource. We'll play a Port and Punch. We'll do 3 damage to Zola. We'll strip off the toughness for that. He's going to hit me for 1 for Retaliate, so I go to 4. Then I can do 3 damage to each character, or to each enemy with BAMF attached to it. So 3 will go on to the Ultimate Servant. 3 will go to Berserk Mutate, which will also defeat it. And then 3 damage will go on to Zola. So he goes down to 9. I take another Retaliate because that was an attack. So, okay. Nice. Port Punch is pretty good. It'll clear off your stuff. So now I'm rocking with 3 health left. Then another minion's gonna come into play. Stuck with this decision here. Do I flip down? I could play the I could use the 1 resource. Do 1 resource and... Oh wait, I take Retaliate also with Bioservant also. Yeah, so I'm at 2. My decision here is on the next phase, Zola's going to put 1 threat on the main, that goes to 3, test counter goes on there, that's going to put another minion into play. Zola's going to attack, I can BAMF, not take any damage probably, because my defense is sweet. The Ultimate Bioservant though is going to attack me for 2, so there's a chance that I'm probably going to take damage, but I could also draw into a defense card, which could protect me, and then he's gonna die because of under control. I won't also have to exhaust, and then if I need to defend with my regular character. But what if I draw into an Executioner and he attacks me for 2 and I have no defense and then I die? Those are all the situations that are going through my head right now, and I feel like that's what's probably going to happen. So I say, let's ready up and roll the dice and see what happens. So I'm going to hold on to Rogue and scout ahead again. So we're going to go into 3. There's a jump flip for strength. Okay, so I have a defense card. So now I can remove threat off the main. I could actually just use X Gene to pay for it, if need be. Or I could use scout ahead. I don't know yet. Alright, so 1 threat on the main. That will go to 3. Then the 3rd test counter gets put on. We'll remove those to discard until a minion is put into play. That's exactly who I wanted to come into play too. Okay, that's done. Villain activates, so is attacking. I am going to BAMF. So now I'm defending without exhausting. Reveal the boost. Perfect. So I take no damage. Ultimate Bioservant's going to attack for 2. I'm going to go ahead and BAMF. And I won't take any damage. And because of I took no damage to the attached minion's attack, deal 4 damage to the minion. He's at 4. So that'll be 8 damage right there. So he'll be defeated. I can now exhaust Change of Fortune to draw 2 cards. There's my Cutlass and Angel's Airy. And then we got Zola's Mutate that's going to attack me for 2. I'll just go ahead and use... I will go ahead and use... I'm going to regret doing this. I'm going to use the X gene as a resource and use jump flip, using the wild as a energy resource. So I'll prevent the 2 damage, and then I can remove 2 threat off the main scheme. I'll put that down to 1. Alright, and then we'll get our counter card. And we'll attach that to the minion. Gets +2 hit points, and he has guard. Alright. So... Excuse me. Double... Put in the cutlass. Gotta flip down. I want to... put in Angel's Airy. Still gonna hold on to Rogue. I'm gonna flip down. And I'm gonna recover 3. And then we got Symbiote Suit, Tally Ho, Energy, Riposte. One threat on the main, Tusk counter, scheming for, oh my goodness. Scheming for 2. 3. So that goes to 5. And 6, that pops. Well. Yeah, so that's search for counter deck and discard pile for minion, reveal it, shuffle, and yeah. So that would be 1 threat. I'm just gonna go. Oh, can't reach. Since I really don't want to deal with just put him in. He has quick strike, doesn't work because I'm in alter ego. And one threat goes on the main from him. He has 0 counter. Zola schemes and you're confused. There. 2, 3, 4. So that goes to 6. All right. Let's heal. Let's flip. What can we do? We can use an energy and a symbiote suit. and a riposte. Put in Rogue. And Rogue can touch me. I mean, touch Nightcrawler. I mean, use her action to deal 1 damage to Nightcrawler. And then she's going to take his thwart. And she's going to have a 4th thwart now. Actually, hold on. I have a 2 defense. I could have a 4 defense. His defense is a... I gotta get that scheme down. It only goes up by 1. How many more advances are left? 1. So there's still an advance in the deck. My luck, I'm gonna hit it. So yeah, we're gonna increase the thwart by 4. We'll have Rogue exhaust to remove 4 off the main. Add 2. She'll take 1. And then we will use 1 Tally Ho to bring back a BAMF. And we'll put it on Berserker Mutate. I'm going to hold on to this one. We'll ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Three. Activating. I'll take the hit. It's going to be 1. Give the villain the toughness card. So I'll take 1 damage. And then he'll lose that because of Retaliate. Zola's Mutate's going to attack me. Am I better off just... take the 2, go to 4. Berserker Mutate attacks. I'm going to use the BAMF. And then I'm going to use 1 resource to use Tally Ho. And then I can return that back to my hand, do 3 damage to the Berserker Mutate. And then we exhaust Change of Fortune. 1, 2. So we got a beak and a dot focus now. And then the encounter card. And gang up. Oh yeah, also this gets 1 on it. So now Zola is going to attack. And I am going to defend. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And my defense is a 4, so I don't take any damage. Zola takes 1 for the Retaliate. And then I get to put that on there. Zola's Mutate attacks. Do I really want to sack Rogue? I'll take the 2. Alright. So that mutate has 6 damage. Should I go ready that up? 6 health. No, 7 health. And he's got guard. He has retaliate. I don't know if I could afford another flip down. Don't think I can. Need health. That's what I need. Let's do a port away. Discard a copy of BAMF from my hand. And I can change form and ready my identity. I think all are in here, aren't they? 1, 2, 3. That's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and remove 2 off of here. Bring me up to 4. I'm going to recover 3. And then I'm going to do 2 resources. I'm going to put Beacon to play. I can remove 1 threat from each scheme from a scheme for each X-Men ally. So that's 2 I can remove. So I'll remove 2 off of the main. Exhaust Beak to remove 1. So that's cleared. And she'll take consequential. I could flip down. I could flip back over. Let Rug take a damage on me. She'll have 4 attack. Have her do 4 damage to the mutate. But I already threw away under control, so that's not going to help me. So, worst case scenario, he schemes. It's going to be 2 plus whatever the boost is, and then 3. I'm going to stick it one more turn. I'll hold on. I'll ready up everything. Hold on to Death Focus, and then we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got Fury, Professor X, Kurt's Chapel. Okay. Let's see what happens. So we're going to go 1 threat, test counter, villain schemes for a base of 2. Alright, cool, and that's the other advanced card. That works out in my favor. So this will go up to 3. Zola's Mutate will scheme for 1, so that goes to 4. And then Shadows of the Past, right? Nope, Zola schemes and I'm confused again. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. So, 2. And then this gets shuffled back into the encounter deck, so that's 4, that's 6. Alright. Cool. So Do I Fury or Professor X? Let's. I'm either getting. I really wanted to get the chapel out, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's at least recover to 10. Maybe we'll get it on the next duck pass. We're already pretty much at the end of our. I think we need a Fury help. So that's what I'm going to go for. So I'm going to play the 4 resources here. Put in Nick Fury. Let's draw 3 cards. Alright, so I'm going to throw Dauntless away, and I want to get a BAMF back. I'm going to have Rogue do 1 damage to me, bring me down to 9. And until the end of the round, I gain that character's trait and the printed thwart attack to her matching powers. So she now has a 4 thwart, and I'm going to exhaust her to remove 4 off of this, bring it down to 2. And then we'll have Fury also thwart 2. Actually, I got another idea. I'm going to have Fury thwart 2 off of this. And then we'll have Beak thwart, and she'll be defeated. We'll defeat Hydra Prison. We'll get Day Tripper into our hand. We'll pay the 2 resources to put Day Tripper in there. And then we'll have her when she comes into play, search your deck, discard pile for a copy of BAMF, and attach it to an enemy. And then do 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of BAMF on it. So BAMF comes, we get a BAMF back. And then we put the BAMF on to Zola. Everyone takes 1 damage. So he goes down. He's got 6 health left. He takes the damage, so he goes down to 7. And then we will... I'm just gonna attack her with her. I'm gonna attack. I'll have Day Tripper attack 2 on the Zola's mutate. So that brings him down to 3. Or that's 3 hits, or 3 sustained damage. So it's at 7. So he's got. So that's 3, 7 health. She's got 4 health left. She would take consequential, and she get hits with retaliate. So that's perfect. She goes away. Yeah, I think that cleaned up a little bit nicely. So let's ready up everybody. We're gonna draw a hand size of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, I just decked out. So I'm getting a counter card. And then I'll shuffle this up. It's unfortunate. I was really hoping I should have counted, because then I could have got Nick Fury into the deck before the deck pass. Oh well. Alright. 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 So, threat goes to 3. This pops. So it goes to 3. And this has quick strike. I'll use a resource to. How much is this going to do? I want to take him out. She should get 2. Do I have to do that now? I'll take the 2. Zola's going to attack. And I am going to have Fury defend that. So it's going to be a base of 1, 2. That's enough to take him out. And then Zola's Mutate will attack me. I am going to BAMF. And then use Superpower Training as a resource to play Riposte. And that will do 3. I took no damage, so I'll do 3 damage to the enemy. So that's going to be 3. And then 1 for the retaliate. And that's enough to defeat him. I will exhaust Change of Fortune, draw 2 cards. We have Xavier and a Tally-Ho. And then the Berserk Mutate will attack. Oh yeah, there should have been, because that's also considered a defense for doing that, so. Yeah. So he's going to attack. And I am going to I'll just take the hit. Drop me down to 5. He'll take a retaliate. We got the encounter cards, so that's the first one I get for decking out. That's my second one. First one, caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards are discarded this way, this card gains Surge. Then the second one is going to be Ultimate Bioservant, and it gets Toughness. Alright, so a new turn. Let's do 1 resource. No. I'm going to play 3 resources, put out Xavier. We'll confuse him. We'll exhaust Xavier. We'll remove 3 off the main. Consequential damage. Holding on to this because I want to play this next turn. So let's have I don't know. I don't want to flip down yet. I think I could take another turn, not flip down. Don't want to use Rogue yet, because I want to have her available for a block if needed. But I could also just we can attack. Attack him at least. I feel like I should get rid of the Berserk. The attack's just going to get rid of that. But if I can get something that can remove that. Let's attack, get rid of the toughness. And let's ready up. And draw it up to 5. So under control, beak, port away, day tripper. That works. Alright, so we got 1 threat, 1 test counter. We got a villain attacking. I'm going to have Xavier block it. So place 1 test counter on the main scheme. This goes to 2. And Xavier took 1 damage, so he's still technically on the field. And we got the Berserk Mutate attacking for 2. And I'm not going to be attacking, right? No. I'll defend. Take no damage. Hit him with a retaliate. And then the Bio Servant will attack me for 1. He'll take a retaliate. With the encounter card, off with his heads. When revealed, each minion activates against a player is engaged with. If no minion activates this way, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and reveal that minion. It's like this modular actually works well with Zola. So each minion is attacking. So Berserk is going to hit me for 2. And he's going to get hit with Retaliate, which actually kind of works in my favor now, because now he's defeated. And I can now exhaust Change of Fortune, draw 2 cards, under control, port and punch. And then Ultimate Bow Servant's going to hit me for 1. He's also going to take a Retaliate. Alright. So, what do we do? I'm going to use... Ooh, the Retaliate will kill me. It will kill me. Let's use 1 port and punch to bring a BAMF back. We'll put 1 on here. Let's use... Actually, hold the phone. No, let's not put that on there yet. Let's do a port away to discard a copy of BAMF in my hand so I can go back to Alter Ego and ready up. I'll use Kurt's ability to pull a BAMF out of my deck. Oh yeah, Xavier's gone too. Okay, so what are we doing here? We need to recover. Right? Oh, that should have been 4. So I'm at 4. And then let's do Beak as a resource to put out my tail. I think I could sit one turn because there's no more advances in the deck. He's confused. I think this is a good opportunity for me to sit. We'll use one BAMF as a resource and one uncontrolled resource. We'll put Day Tripper into play. We'll have her pull a BAMF out of here to attach to a minion. This will do 1 damage to anyone that's got a BAMF on it. So he goes to 3. He goes down to 6. I feel like I should just take him out or hold off. I'm gonna hold off. We'll hold on to the 1 mind control. We'll ready up. And then we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's perfect. So now I have a tally ho, I have my chapel. Okay. That was probably a good move to sit. Let's see what happens on this exchange. We're gonna go 1 threat on the main, 1 test counter, force response. There's 3. We're gonna remove. Well, first we would discard till we get a minion. There's Shadows of the Past. There's Queen of Hearts comes in, and I think it's just put in, right? Yeah. Yep. So that's put. So her Winter Revealed won't activate. So that we did lose out. We did avoid the Shadow of the Past, so we won't be seeing Azazel. Azazel. I don't know. Villain will activate to scheme. He won't because he is confused. And 1 scheme will go onto the main, which will put that to 3. These also get removed. 0 for Queen of Hearts. Counter card. And the Executioner. When revealed, Executioner attacks the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points, and if this attack defeats an ally, remove the ally from the game. So that means Rogue just died forever, because she only has 1 hit point left. So that's 2 damage, and Rogue will be... I'll just put it underneath him, right? The Executioner just collected Rogue Soul. That's unfortunate. I'm sad. Well, at least it wasn't me. Okay. I think I'm going to be able to clear off a lot of these minions. I'm going to use one resource to put Kurt's Chapel into play. So my recovery goes up by 1, so I can recover for 4, which I am going to recover. That'll take me up to 8. And I get to exhaust this, and I can choose myself to draw a card. Not today. It's good. So let's flip into hero. Let's use the not today as a resource to bring a BAMF back. So we're gonna attach that to him, I guess. And then let's put let's put under control on Queen of Hearts. Let's have Day Tripper attack for 2 and do 2 damage. To Executioner. And we'll hold on to these 3 cards, drop to 5, 4, 5. We're gonna ready up. Alright. She has 1 damage. Yeah, good. 1 threat. Test counter. Villain's going to attack me. I'm going to take the hit. So it'll be a base of 1. And there goes the assault, which is nice. I'll take 1 damage. He'll take a damage for retaliate. He's at 5. Ultimate Bioservant will attack me. I'm going to use BAMF to defend that without exhausting. So he'll take 1 damage for the retaliate. That will defeat him. Now I can trigger Change of Fortune to draw 2 cards into an Armored Vest and Scout Ahead. Queen of Hearts is going to attack me. Yeah, sure, I'll defend. I'll do a regular defend on that. I'll take no damage on that. Then under control, since I took no damage, I deal 4 damage to the minion. That will defeat her. And then the Executioner is going to attack me for 2. And I'll go ahead and use BAMF to defend that, not take any damage, and do a retaliate on him also. We'll get a counter card from the villain. And we got the Crazy Gang. It's a force response. After a non-elite minion schemes against a player, deal that minion to that player as a face-down counter card. Then if there's more than one... Yeah, I know how that works. Alright, so it gets 2 threat on it. Alright, so now it's my turn. I'm going to go ahead and use Day Tripper to thwart the 2 off of that. I'm not going to deal with it. She'll be defeated by consequential damage. The threat's at 4. Let's do... Let's use an armor vest and use Scout Ahead to remove 3 threat from a scheme. Oh, I can't because I'm... Darn. We'll use the Scout Ahead. And we'll bring it back at BAMF. We'll put it on Executioner. We'll use Armored Vest as a resource. We're going to put Unflappable into play. This is starting to get exciting. We're going to start drawing cards now. And I'm going to hold on to these 4 cards. So I'll drop to a hand size of 1. So I got Electrostatic Armor. We'll ready everyone up. Alright, so main scheme goes up to 5. We get 1 test counter put on there. Zola is going to attack. And I'll go ahead and BAMF so I don't have to exhaust. And I'm going to use my tail to generate a wild resource to play Tally Ho. And I get to bring back my BAMF. And I can do 3 damage to the villain, and it's not considered an attack. So I will not take Retaliate. And I get my BAMF back in my hand. That makes me happy. Executioner is going to attack me. I'm going to use BAMF again. And I defend. He takes Retaliate. He'll be defeated. Executioner will be defeated. She's out of play. She's dead forever. And I get to activate... Oh, also too, since I didn't take any damage on that was Zola, I should have Unflappable, draw 1 card into an energy. Then, since I didn't take any damage, or since I defeated an enemy on the turn, which was the Executioner, change of fortune, draw into 2 more cards. And we got Dauntless and X-Jet. So we get the encounter card. When revealed, discard cards until attack attachment is discarded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's your tuck. So now he has +2 and guard. So 7 hit points and guard. And we just got the acceleration icon. And that will go on there. That's what I like to do. I like to accelerate the scheme. So now the boss is getting enraged. Alright, so now it's my turn. Let's do something. Let's use the Dauntless. Actually, let's think this through. Let's use the energy. Let's use the Dauntless. Let's put an X-Jet in. we'll spend a resource. We'll spend a resource, and we will bring a BAMF back in. So we got 2 BAMFs in our hand. Let's put a BAMF on the Zola Mutate. Let's play 2 resources, and because we only have 1 copy of this, so we'll do 2 resources. Play teleport drop on him. That'll do 8 damage to him. That'll defeat him outright. That's a kitty. Oh, you stepped on Rogue. Why would you do that? We'll put the BAMF on Zola. And then we'll I gotta get rid of that confuse. I'm gonna exhaust, get rid of my confusion. And then I'm gonna hold on to these 2. Cause oh gosh. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cards. 2, 3, 3. So I'm gonna draw. Ready up. Hopefully I do not. How many I got left here? 4, 2, 3. No, it'll be only 1. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Drew into X Gene, Strength, and a Riposte. Villain's turn. This will go up to 7. Oh boy. I forgot about that acceleration token. Oh no. That pops. We're gonna get Alright, so he gets put into play. That won't activate his ability. Villain's going to activate. I will use BAMF to defend. Do I want to? Right? Yeah, I'm going to BAMF to defend. That'll be 1, 2, 3, no damage. And I can unflappable into a Death Focus. Jester attacks for 1. I'll take the hit. Brings me down to 6. Encounter card. Okay, obligation. Flip to Alter Ego. Choose to exhaust Kurt and remove Crisis of Faith from the game. Yeah, I guess we're going to be doing that. So this will get removed. Oh, he also took a hit for Retaliate, so the villain's at 1. And alright, now it's my turn. I can't recover and use the benefits for Kurt's Chapel, because that would have been convenient. Getting another encounter card, and I can't thwart. Oh, I lose. This is unfortunate. I can't thwart. I lost. That makes me sad. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to replay it. I'm going to replay this. So with the obligation, I can if I choose. So I am going to choose to flip to Kurt. Discard each attack and defense event from your hand. So 1, 2. So I'm going to keep these. These will get discarded instead. This will get discarded. Actually, no, there's no point in me even doing that. Alright, I'm just going to stick in hero form then. So I choose to stay in hero form, discard the 2, discard Crisis of Faith, did that. Now we're going to use X Gene to pay 1 resource to put on the room here. We're going to put on the electrostatic armor. Or maybe Death Focus. I mean, I'm going to a new deck anyway, so I'll just actually yeah, we'll use 1 resource to bring BAMF back. Put it on him. Use the double. And we'll put a Death Focus into play. And then we'll exhaust to thwart 2 off the main. And then we'll ready up. 1, 2, 3. Counter card. What is this? Why is this in here? Drop more cards. Whoops. This should have been in here. No idea how that got in. I'm fumbling everything. Alright, now I'm shuffling the hero deck back up. Four, 5. What we got here? Sidestep. Jump flip. Symbiote suit. And a cat. Three, 4, 5. So, okay. And this is my counter card. So this will go to 7. This will get a test counter. Villain's going to activate. I'm going to take the damage. So he's attacking for 1. Still don't understand what this boost card is for. Or that star icon. So he's attacking me for 1. And I'll go ahead and I'll use Jump Flip. I'm going to use the tail to exhaust for energy resource to play Jump Flip. And that'll prevent the damage, and I get to remove 2 threat off of the main. So that's cool. He also will take a retaliate damage, so the villain now drops to 0, and I defeated his first stage. So now he is going to have 14 health, retaliate 1 still. And I have to search the encounter deck or discard pile for test subjects, side scheme, and reveal it. So when it's defeated, player discards cards from the encounter deck until they discard a minion and then reveal the minion. And it has a hazard icon on it. So I'll be getting an additional encounter card now. So Jester is attacking me. I'll use the X Jet to generate a energy resource to play sidestep. And I will prevent up to the 3 damage, and that'll do 1 damage to him. Also doing, actually, there's no point in me doing that. I'm going to take that one back. He's going to hit me for 1. I'll just let it go through. He's going to hit 1. Actually, do I defend? No, I can't. I have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the 1. So it drops me to 4. And I'll take 1 for retaliate. Counter cards. This is gonna get painful. Zola's Experiments. Force response. After a minion enters play, attach the topmost tech attachment from the discard pile to that minion. Gets an acceleration icon. 3 threat. And then we get Berserk Mutate. It's gonna hit me for It's gonna hit me for Quick Strike for 2. And I guess I'm going to well, could defend it, but that won't help. I'm gonna do sidestep. I'll use the wild. I'll use this resource, energy, prevent the damage, and do 1 damage to the Berserk. He gets hit for retaliate, and he gets hit for my electrostatic armor. So that will defeat him. And that happened through the quick strike. So that response won't activate with the topmost tech because he comes into play, quick strike happens first. Pretty sure that's how it goes. So he's defeated. So I can activate Change of Fortune, get a Port and Punch, and a BAMF. And then next encounter card is the card that makes me lose. So villain's going to scheme for 2, and then place a test counter. Zola gets +1 attack and scheme for every counter on there, so that's going to be 4 scheme. And yeah, that's it. 5, 9. 9 threat, game over. Well, I feel like if I can get those cards out a lot quicker, it jives. But soon as those schemes came out, that's a lot of thwart that I wasn't going to have answers for. So I feel like it was inevitable. Because even if I would have not got that card and survived, the best thing I could have done would have been, what I get? I got a BAMF out here. I mean, I could have just went balls of the wall, play 4 resources, get a symbiote suit out, thwart for 3 on the main, but then I would have to deal with so many hazard icons. But I feel like this deck works. I could do a little more tweaking with it, but I don't know. I like playing Nightcrawler, and I love his mechanics. So this, even with just playing on standard with Zola, it's a pretty tough fight. You could easily get swarmed with so many different minions. But other than that, I will have to call that one a day. But if thanks for anyone who stopped by to check out my gameplay. If you like the content, give me a like. If you rather provide any type of feedback, all feedback is appreciated with me. And I hope everyone has a great day and night. And my name's Jeff. Have a good one.